Okay, so I guess this is a companion to the video I've just uploaded, which is a look at Saanen Airport in Switzerland with Flight Sim 2020. I'm almost going to repeat it, but I'm going to have a fly around in P3D now. We're using the OrbX global scenery and vector, and we've got a custom airport. So this is how the airport actually looks. So although the rendering is obviously very different, and I've got the time of day for lunchtime, you'll be able to actually see what the airport really looks like. So let's come off the parking brakes and taxi down to the runway. It's a little bit jerky because I'm drawing millions of trees. But you get to see what the airport is really like. So this isn't based off of any kind of AI, this is using modelled scenery. So it's absolutely accurate to the real place. Slow down. And all the villages nearby have been modelled as well. So all these buildings you're seeing are representations of the real buildings. And there's obviously traffic on the roads going around. And so flaps to 1. And let's go down the runway and see how we get on. Rotate. Gear. Flaps up. There's a construction crane going past. There's a building being built down there. So let's have a look around this valley here. So you can see the scenery is much more, I guess, colourful. That may be down to the time of day we're rendering it at, to be honest. But the lighting model is nowhere near as sophisticated as Flight Sim 2020. But having said that, you know, it has kind of a charm of its own, and it's maybe more real, if that makes any sense. Not so much like a filtered photograph that was taken with Instagram. Of course, it's, you know, even smooth on. This is just an NVIDIA 980 graphics card, and it's smooth enough. Look, even drawing all these millions of trees. Come back to a tick over. There's the airfield. So let's go and just do a couple of maneuvers to lose some height and speed. But remember, this is uphill going up here. This is a huge hill over here, look. Keeping an eye on airspeed, we're down to 140 knots. 120. 110 knots. We're holding 110 knots, but we're going downhill again though, look. So gear down just above the pylons. Flaps down. So obviously this isn't quite a fair comparison because this is realistic scenery of the actual place, whereas in Flight Simulator 2020 we were seeing auto-gen based on artificial intelligence of the real place. Wheel brakes on. And we'll come off the wheel brakes and we'll go and park back up at the airfield, at the hangar. Flaps back up. Should we park over by the control tower? So you can actually see people walking around inside the control tower. Occasionally you see people walking around on the ground as well. There's a couple over here having a conversation about something or other. But yeah, so this is Saanen Airfield. It's a free download from OrbX to give it this bit more detail in the mountains in Switzerland. It's very good. And this is the Lancair Legacy aircraft. Let's turn the engine back off. And turn everything off in the plane. And we're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video there.